Hi everybody, thank you for watching Sandra's Art Studio. Today we're going to learn how to make this lovely ocean hair clip. You can embellish with a little sea turtle like the one you see right now, or a seahorse, or a seashell, or a starfish, whatever you want. So I start off with polymer clay, and I have this spaghetti machine where I'm actually flattening the polymer clay, and I have this oval shape that I really like, and I put a couple of holes on it so that way I don't have to drill too much. I always have to drill a little bit, but not too much. And once you have your shape, you bake it at 275 degrees in your oven for 15 minutes. And once you have the hard polymer clay, you go ahead and make a little mold with silicone rubber, which we'll have a tutorial on just how to make molds. But for now, we're going straight to the fun part. So once you have your mold, you want to first apply the sand, which is the resin with the sand color. And you want to have it where it slopes down a little bit so that the resin is not going to go all over nice and even. So this is the one time that you don't want to have it leveled. You want to have it off level. And first you apply your sand, and then you turn around that whole mold and you apply the ocean once it dries. And then you let that dry too. And now here you're seeing where I'm applying the clear coat, and I'm only applying it to the side. And you want to make sure that the slope is favoring the ocean side, right? So you don't want it to go over the sand. You want it to just stay in the ocean part. So the slope on your table has to just favor the ocean. And I apply that clear to the ocean side, just a little bit over the sandy part. And then I have another mix where I have my clear with a little bit of white acrylic, and I put a little bit of silicone lubricant. I add it so that way I get that cell effect on my ocean. So once you have the white poured on the edges of the clear that you placed on top of the ocean part of your biscuit, let's call it a biscuit, then you grab a blow dryer, not a blow dryer, but a heat gun. And with the heat gun, I use a lower setting, so I'm not blowing everything away, just a lower setting, and I'm aiming to blow it across the ocean, as you're going to see here in a moment. I'm also keeping this biscuit in a position where the slope is going to favor maintaining the ocean wave in its position once I blow it. So in other words, in the direction that I am blowing it, that is going down. So the slope is going down in that direction. So it doesn't move forward into the sand. So you want to keep those things in mind. After applying the wave, you want to just leave it alone. Leave it in the position it is. And once it's dry, you take each one of these little biscuits and sand the edges down, because they're going to be sharp, and they're going to have, sometimes they have a little bit of that resin spilling over outside of the biscuit. So you see, they turn out pretty cool. So in the near future, I will make a real detail of, what resin to use and how much timing and all this good stuff. Once these pieces are dried for a couple of days, I take it into my garage and I'll sand the edges and make sure that there's no sharp corners. And I will also drill holes on some of these biscuits that I actually forgot to put a hole on the actual polymer clay model before cooking it and before making a mold. So anyway, tedious work, but it's got to be done. And that's not just for the biscuits, but I also have to polish the sides of the sticks. You see the sticks up there on the right side of the screen. So they're already attached with the resin to the seahorse or a seashell, whatever it is that I'm going to use. Once I'm done with that part, I'll take it into my kitchen, and I have a hot bowl of water and a cold bowl of water. And in the hot bowl, I'm going to actually put all my biscuits, and they will bend to where the stick passes through nice and freely. And then I'll set that shape with the cold water. And there you have it. Now what's left for me to do is showcase a little bit what I just created, market it a little bit, and I take my products once a week on Thursday night to Gem and Jensen in Florida, and I have a lot of fun selling them, and I hope you guys also have a lot of fun making whatever it is that you are creating, and I'd like to see some pictures of some of your creations. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope that as I get better doing these videos and doing these tutorials that you guys follow right along. Thank you. Have a good one.